sand dune.
Great,
Smashed himself. He just didn't even look. They used to have a thing where they used to just go like ride them sand dunes. Oh, this is what I've heard. I don't know for a fact, obviously, but apparently they used to just ride them sand dunes and just literally hit everything tapped out.
Hit them full noise and not even look at the down.
And not even look at the down ramps, just hit them. And that's where Seth done that. Like, obviously you can't overjump something that big, can you? So obviously it's just
seen it flat in his head.
Yeah, that was from his distance jump.
Far out.
Yeah, Arnie. Oh, you tell the story about.
Yeah, Arnie Jody. She lives back in Tasmania. That's our mum's sister.
Yeah.
She used to sell a lot of the flesh gear stuff and that. And
yeah.
Her friend Kari used to run all the crusty tours in Australia. She's from down Melbourne way. And yeah, my auntie sort of got us into crusties and that really, because back when we were younger, she was all into like the Disturbed music and crusty this, crusty that, and
we used to have mad house parties and that.
Yeah, big house parties.
Not really me, because I was like 2, but anyway,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. So I can see how it sort of shaped your interest on what's cool.
Exactly. We always liked anything with wheels and a motor, or wheels, anything, like anything crazy, or if you could jump it, or if you could skid it, or whatever, we'd love it.
You know who I met twice actually is Bubba.
Oh, yeah, Bubba.
Yes.
Yeah, Bubba stayed at Mudgie's house at Currumbin a few times.
Yeah, I was in hospital back when I was, I would have been about probably 10 or 11. And my auntie got Bubba to ring me and surprise call me while I was in hospital. Actually, that was pretty cool.
And he's a really nice dude, like a cool. One of those like American guys. Expecting him to, hat side, look back, Krusty's mate. It was a wild sort of time where Aussies took it to a next level and tore everything up. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Our auntie Jodie's even got Seth Enzo's tattoo on her arm. That's
really?
How much she loved him. Like, he texted it on there.
That's still a good tat.
Got a tattoo.
That's all right.
That's a
That's a great tat.
Sick.
And what about Mad Mike? Do you remember Mad Mike?
Yeah, I remember.
He jumped with no helmet on. I remember Seth going, I don't agree with what Mad Mike's done.
Put a helmet on, man.
Yeah. And they were touring that time.
Kids always wear your helmets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And any protective gear.
Because I didn't wear a helmet once on my motorbike, and I come off and slipped my head open, and yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
That's with a helmet on. I got a
teeth.
rock with a sprint car in the face and smashed my head up big time. And I'm like, oh, okay. Helmet's like a good thing.
That clicking noise was his teeth coming out, by the way.
While we're on the injuries, I remember on my 18th birthday, Jayden was riding a demo at the skate park for Backflipped Clothing Company in Tasmania.
Oh, yeah.
And he was riding real good, and it was a great day. Like my 18th birthday, the best thing is I was watching my brother ride for my birthday. I was like, this is sick.
Right.
Anyway, he went to do like a massive Superman tail whip out of this, I don't know, pretty big half pipe, like into the wood chips pretty much.
8 foot halfie.
Yeah, and as he's pushed it back in, his was it your right ankle?
Yeah.
Right ankle goes in between the frame and like where the sprocket and that is. Whoa. And he sort of like laid it over and he's broke his ankle and was screaming. I was like, oh, this is a good ending to like a good day. Like,
you ruined his birthday!
Do you know what the worst thing about that day was that I was so shattered about? There's a spine, right? There's a spine at Burnie Skate Park.
What's that called?
Like a spine, that is where 2 quarters like meet each other.
Oh,
like,
yeah, okay.
Like,
yeah.
It makes like a... Yeah.
Dudes like me avoid them.
Just a pointy ramp.
Just a pointy ramp, pretty much. And I was only like probably 15, 14, and I wanted to backflip this like ever since I learnt backflips, right? And after I broke my ankle, I had another mate that learnt backflips the day after me in Burnie. And he's like, that's Dylan Berwick.
That's Dylan Berwick.
Who was talking about.
That one I was saying about Cade Mosig before.
Yeah, right. So that's Dylan Berwick. He obviously quit his motorbikes or whatever else and used to ride with me at Burnie Skate Park. He was always a good rider, but he didn't really have dedication to it. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I snapped my ankle, and then I'm in the back of the ambos, and then Brad tells me, like, he shows me a photo after I'm all sorted at the hospital with, like, Burnie. We bet Launceston in the competition. It was called Battle of the Backflips. And anyway, Berwick snaked me and backflipped the spine.
Claimed the fame.
Claimed the fame. He knew I wanted to do it, and he still took it. I was like, you...
I was going to bash him.
I was like, right,
let's get him now. Let's get him.
I got to bash him with my crutches.
Talk about bashing with crutches. I remember when I broke my leg on my knee, on a motorbike when I was about 14. And I had a knee reconstruction, and me and Jayden was having a fight at Nen's house, and I threw the crutch at him, and he stepped to the side and went through Nen's door. So we sort of looked at each other, and the argument stopped there.
Put a Planet Surf sticker on it.
Put a Planet Surf sticker over the hole in the door to cover it up. But yeah, we got in a bit of strife with that.
You know what I did when I was young? I've learned to ride a dirt bike. It was actually a postie, a CT 110 postie that my cousin had. It was 90 actually, 90, really old. But anyway, we'd ride bikes. It was like our parents just like dumped us at my cousin's house, and we just ride all day. We had a fight one day, and he had a air rifle.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And we're having a proper. And he, for some reason, he left me with the rifle. He's in the neighbourhood property, like 100 metres away. They had just got a 22 for Christmas. I knew that. And my cousin had the air rifle, and it was really old, 2 years old. This thing. I'm going, oh yeah, load it up. And I knew that the gun was so bad that you had to, I was aiming up in the air.
Yeah.
I shot him twice in the thigh.
Oh,
Got it, and he's like, I dropped on the ground. But he's still yelling at me. Oh yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, load up another one, shoot him again. I got him in the same leg again.
Yeah.
And then he ran into the house to these teenage kids, because we were only about 12.
Yeah.
Not even. These 14-year-old kids, talking about brotherly sort of stuff and cousin stuff. And I'm hiding behind a wheelbarrow, and they're shooting 22 bullets, which just went through the air, like past the wheelbarrow that I'm stuck in. And that's when I went,
I've messed
like
up
the seriousness. No, the seriousness of like what we're doing. Like, oh my God.
22 goes straight through you.
Yeah, mate.
I shot my
That's
my mate in the face with a slug gun once by accident.
Did you?
Didn't think there was a pellet in it.
A slug gun, like a air rifle?
Air rifle, yeah.
Oh my God.
We were just mucking around at my uncle's place where I was living at the time, and he was standing up on the bridge, and I didn't think there was a pellet in it. And anyway, I was
I aimed it
looking
in
at
his
him.
face.
Yeah, I just was like, I'm going to shoot you, and he's like, I'll do it then. So I pulled the trigger and shot him fair in the jaw.
Did you go
That was
into his jaw?
Montford
Was
back
it
in the
really?
day. Yeah, mate from school.
Did you go into his jaw?
Nah, I sort of just like hit him. It dug in, but it
Okay.
didn't actually go in like into his jaw or nothing stupid. But it would have hurt.
Crazy.
He had a sook about it and rode his bike home. So
Crazy.
he was dirty
Country
on me at
boys.
school on the Monday.
That stuff happens all the time.
Yeah.
So you like, where do you live on the coast now, Pimpamar?
Yeah,
So you got
I'm
some,
in Pimp. We're both in Pimp.
some acreage there?
No, just
Far from it.
yeah.
Really?
We're like literally.
Okay.
What's up, neighbour? And they'll be
Okay,
able to
how's
hear
the
you.
strawberry farm you get out there on the weekends?
No, I've never been there.
I mean, no.
No.
Dude, you got to go to
Am I
strawberry.
missing out?
We like
Yeah,
our
man.
strawberries
Yeah,
and
strawberries and cream.
Strawberries and cream
Oh.
with sugar. We might have
Don't
to
you
go
know
there
the
for a
strawberry farm? You never both haven't been there.
look. No?
No, I haven't
For
actually
like
been there.
50 years, they've been making like in a strawberry cone. Real strawberries they grow there, and this ice cream.
Yeah,
you have
same
to
as
have
Cherry
one, mate.
Shed in Latrobe, where you were saying you went to the
Yeah.
Speedway in Tassie. Straight across from that Speedway there's a shed called the Cherry Shed.
Yeah.
They do mad cherry and raspberry and strawberry ice cream there.
Well, I challenge you. I
Awesome.
reckon strawberry farm will kick its ass.
All right, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon it will
All right,
kick its
we'll have
ass.
to go there on the way home.
Yeah, do
We'll
it.
have to see what it's like.
We'll go there on the way home.
How much is it? We'll go hit one up.
$80. I don't know. I don't know. They're
really
good
say.
though. It's like
Sounds
the classic old school, just like Tassie. It's on the side of the highway. No one
Yeah.
really cares, but
Tassie's got good
they've been
ice
doing it
cream.
for so long. Tassie's
Tassie's
great,
great.
mate. It was so weird for me to finally go to Tasmania, and it's such like an old England town.
Yeah.
Like all the houses are different. They don't have eaves,
Yeah, it's
down in Hobart sort of way, I guess. But
it's a nice place.
yeah,
You just don't want to know people down there.
yeah. My thoughts were that people sort of trudged. Like a lot of dudes there, like mountain men with beards. This is before the
Yeah,
Hipson
no,
scene.
she's not
it was
like
more
that.
like
Nah, it's
maybe
just,
towards Hobart.
It's just a really small place, and if there's drama, everyone hears about it, everyone knows about it,
Right.
It's just you can't really live your own little life without drama, simple as that.
Yeah.
And we just can't be bothered with that shit. Like,
Yeah,
we're up here to chase our dreams and do what we like to do, not sit down there and like rot away sort of thing. And everyone down there sort of going nowhere.
yeah.
Like, it's a
That's
nice
exactly
place.
right.
It's home at the end of the day. It's always going to be
Yeah,
home. Like,
definitely.
we've got our original mates down there and all that sort of thing. But like, actually, to be honest,
got the whole beautiful family down there. Like,
we've got most of our actual real good what we call brothers here now. Like,
yeah, that's
like
exactly
our
right.
closest mates are here right now with us living, so it's good.
Well, I think it needs. Because I grew up in Rochedale in Brisbane.
Yep.
Right, which is like just kind of sort of Logan. My whole life happened there to a certain point.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the Gold Coast. The last 15 years, I see Joel Parkinson, Mick Fanning, like world champions every other day or every other month. Like
Yeah.
that gives you like this.
It gives you
This
a
feeling
boost.
that there's hope, like there's hope. So in Tassie, I can imagine you just don't. They don't even have a football team.
Yeah.
That's what really blows me about Tasmania. Like,
Yeah, well, apparently we've got the Tasmanian Hawks, but
yeah, but not in like the national.
yeah, no.
They,
Oh,
they
you mean,
almost joined the AFL.
Oh, we've got the
years
Tassie
ago.
Hawks apparently. Apparently Hawthorn's gone to Tassie
Yeah.
Hawks now.
Really? Oh, is
I
that
don't
true?
Yeah, that's Tassie bought their team or something.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know what they done there. They got some sort of deal with it, but
Okay.
yeah. So, but originally they actually still haven't got an original Tasmanian team.
Right, yeah, it was Hawthorn was like a sister sort of deal or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done there, but
and I think that's really important. But yeah, they have to.
Yeah, I've never
you
really
need
been
to
into
have
football.
something to cheer for, or else you just trudge around. Yeah, me either. But
I'm not really a football sort of person.
Me either.
I'm wheels and motors. That's about it.
Yeah, me too.
This
I
weekend,
used to play footy, but
Right.
it was more just to please Dad, I suppose. Like,
Yep.
oh, not really please him. I still like the sport and that, but you know, when the boys after the game would be hitting the showers, I'd be padding up and going for a ride. So
Yeah.
that's when I realised that that's not me. Like, I don't want to play football. I played like for Tasmania. They had like a team called the Bush Rangers, which was like a under 16s. Like it was a state team. Yeah. I used to play for them and that, but I realised once I got to that stage, it's not me. I don't want to play football.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They get big money now, though.
Oh yeah, they do.
Don't they?
Massive.
You'd have to go to Melbourne, though.
Yeah, or somewhere along that line.
Yeah.
I don't know where that stuff goes. It didn't really interest me. That's why I quit.
Yeah, so.
we're racing motorbikes against each other this weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
Where?
Mini bikes, pit bikes.
Where?
Out of Boona.
Oh, yeah? What's the race?
You'd know more about it. You got the Facebook page. I haven't even got
Yeah,
freaking
it's
Facebook.
what is it called? Backyard Battle by 1210 Minis. Just a bunch of fellas who like to enjoy riding mini bikes and.
Is that actually at Shuey's old house?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at Callum Shaw's house. Shuey's old place at Boona.
Boona, yeah.
Like I've seen a video. It looks like Shuey's old house. I've been there once or twice maybe, and looked like.
I'm gonna look it up right now. All right.
Yeah, it's by 1210 Minis
on
anyway.
Facebook,
And
Yeah, let's do it.
we're both racing stock 50s against each other.
Excellent.
So it's going to be
50s?
on.
What sort of
I'm going to
50?
be elbowing him at the gate.
CRF
kicking
50s.
his shit.
Little Hondas, yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I just saw Grief had a...
Grief clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Madden
Troy-
was talking about before. Back when he used to ride BMX, he used to ride for Grief clothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troy's
that
been
was
here.
his first ever clothing sponsor, eh?
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Troy's a great dude, man.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know much about Grief, but I know they do sponsor these mini bike events because I've seen the banners and stuff there before.
Yeah, well, they just finished a race. They had a...
Yep.
can't remember what it's called. But he just advertised today there's going to be 2017. I love how it's coming back. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Pit bikes were huge,
Yeah,
and then
pit
they went
bikes-
away for 10 or 5 years or whatever.
Pit bikes are sick. Like,
They are.
they're so fun, man. I have so
racing
much
like
fun on
elbow
mini
to
bikes.
elbow.
Yeah, it's like, man, kicking off
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
corner.
you can actually
have a
hear each
laugh
other.
about it.
Yeah.
You don't
it's going to
break
be on
your-
this weekend.
Backyard, what's it
Oh,
called
is that
again?
right?
I'll tell you, us boys, it will be
Yeah.
competition time, mate.
Yeah, that's
Put
it.
the elbows out, kick off. I'm going to turn his fueling all off.
You know when you can turn in and just stall in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
just
just
stop
dive
there
in.
and-
Just
Or you just like third gear tap, and then you hit like a boggy spot, and you're like back to walking speed.
Yeah. What's the race called again? Backyard
It's by 12-10 minutes. It's called Backyard Battle.
Battle. All right. I love it. I love people doing things and, you know,
Yep.
out of nothing and the work it takes. Just like Cindy at Buskers By The Creek.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just the pain in the ass stuff you have to do to
I think it
to
might
get
actually
something
be
happening.
like a closed private group.
Oh, okay.
You get invited to it. Unless
Oh,
you go
what
on
stuff
12-10 minis. Yeah, I don't know. It was hard to find, but I got invited to it, so I just, yeah.
He's on Battle Cox. That's not it? No.
Definitely not Battlecox.
That's not the one.
Not
Oh, dude.
Battlecox with me brother, no.
So what's happening next? What's going on? Any comps coming up? Or where do we find you? Where do we hear about where all your stuff
Right.
is happening?
I usually just promote my stuff on Instagram. Like that's where I upload all my progression and all that kind of stuff. Like so,
Under your own name? Or
under my own name,
Yep.
Jayden Cadman, and then BMX, all one word.
Give
Yeah,
him an ad.
yeah, that's
Follow
it.
him.
Give me a follow and see me.
Yeah.
Hopefully blow up into something good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is there any comps coming up? Or is it,
not that I know of at
right.
the moment.
Is that
but
even a focus in this day and age? Like,
definitely, but I would rather not really the comps around here. I want to travel. I want to go overseas.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That is my number one goal, is to go overseas and compete with the real deal, if you know what I mean. Like,
Big names.
Brad the
the big
manager.
names. Yeah,
I
exactly.
can see it
right.
now,
Like,
mate. All you need to do, what do we need? Plane ticket?
I
Plane
just got
ticket
to
or
keep
two?
concreting my ass off to save some
Yeah.
money and then get over there. Like,
OGO gear bag, pack her up to the rafters.
Yeah.
Off we go.
Yep.
Good times.
my main focus is to get to Feast. Feast, like that's
What's that?
Feast is it's like they're I don't know where they came from or whatever else, but they set up a skate park and they get a massive crowd, like huge crowds, and yeah, they set up this wooden skate park which is sick. It's not just a wooden skate park.
Where is
It
this?
is a full, like, professional